Hello, this is Jake, and today we're going to be taking a look at my Trumpeter Titanic 1200. This is kind of an update, but it's also a look at some of the problems I've had with the model. Now, most of these problems are my fault because I got carried away at the time of building, and then I've left myself with two areas that needs to be sorted out, and I probably should have waited before I stuck some other bits together. But we're going to take a look at it. It's looking good. I've got it on the table right here now, and it does look impressive. So yeah, this is going to be classed as some of the faults I've found with the model. Not too many. I do get asked quite a bit about, is there any problems with plastic? Did it all line up right? And that's why you do test fitting. Because if I stuck some of these parts, then yeah, we would have a problem. So yeah, let's take a look at it. Please remember to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, and stay safe. Of course, we have still got the ongoing situation. So yeah, we're going to take a look at the model now, and yeah, let's go for it. Okay, so note, I'm filming this outside because we got another lovely day in the UK. So I'm just going to show you the foresight of the ship right here, and again, all this top half, none of this is fully fitted at the moment. Test fitting and everything. I still got to add photo etch windows, paint some of these parts up, and of course the funnels still need painting as well. Unfortunately, I run out of primer, so I put an order in for some more primer, and the next job is to get these funnels all painted up. There's a few niggly bits that need sorting out as well. For some reason the paint reacted just over here. Don't know why, because every other part I done was fine, just this one area, so I got to sort that out. Also as well, this top deck is not fitting perfectly, and that's why we always test fit before we glue anything down. That side fits fine, but this side is not fitting that great, so a little bit of work to do with that. But I'm sure we can get that sorted out. Everything else, like I said, is test fitted, but I did manage to spray some of these parts up. And there you go. Bring that a bit closer for you. So again, another part, the separate part of the superstructure that could be painted up. I still got to look which way that goes around in the manual. And I'm probably going to make a start on adding some of the details to the front here, to the bow, to the stern, and some of the buildings at the back. Got to have detail fitted as well, like the photo etch windows, and I still got to paint the deck on the top here, put in the stained glass window for the grand staircase, and the same at the back here. I think that was for the upper staircase, which I didn't really show too much of in the film. And of course this part on the front here, the bridge, my favourite part of the ship. I noticed when fitting this area there was damage done to the plastic. Not too sure how that's happened because this part was sealed and still in the box. So I'm going to have to do something there, probably just add a small bit of filler or plasticard just to sort that area out. Okay, so here we are at the bridge at the bow. One thing to note, I've still got to paint the other colour around here, which is a darker brown colour, and of course the deck crane's got to be put in. I still got to add detail to the deck. This wasn't the final colour. I did say that I would add secondary colours to bring out the deck a bit more, which I will do. Also, I've just noticed there's quite a bit of dog hair on the model, and I'm not too sure how that happened because it's been put up on a shelf. And my dog is molting, so it gets everywhere. But I don't know if you can just see some of the photo etched windows in here, which of course now with the wreck of the Titanic and one of the other models I'm working on, the entire bridge is gone, and these window frames are actually still there. So interesting on the wreck. So one of the things I have been working on, I will show you some of the ladders and stairs that go up to the higher decks, and there's some to go in here as well. I've been working on them. Of course, they're photo etched, so they need a little bit more work, but I have been working on them, and I'll show you one now. Okay, here's one of the stairs that I'm working on. I've done 2 of them. I've still got a load more to cut out, of course, but I just done it to get an idea, and some of the steps still need sorting out. What I'll probably do is primer these all in one go and paint them, not actually use a spray can on these. Just make sure I get all the paint on them where it needs to be and everything. But there's several of these over the entire ship, so I will have to get these sorted because I need to get 3 of them done now just to finish the bridge area. So yeah, there you go, there's one of the stairs, and yeah, we'll move on to more parts. Okay, so I did say about the top deck not fitting perfectly, so yeah, I will have to take this off and do some work to it, but I should be able to get that done. These, where the lifeboats go, these got to be painted up as well. And again, of course, the deck got to be weathered and everything to look a lot better than what it does at the moment, just in this wooden tan. But that's going to be probably one of the next jobs I'll get on. And of course, the ship, the model actually comes with loads of photo etched benches, so I'll get some of them built up and put them along the deck. I will have to look where they have to go first though, make sure I get them in the right places. Okay, here's one of the funnels. There's a blackbird just now took my head off. That's one of the wonders of filming outside, I suppose. I shouldn't have bird feeder right next to me. So here's one of the funnels. I did show in the last update that I had added the ladder to go to the side of it. What I'm going to do is use my small and drill and do 2 little holes either side for the tops of the ladders to go in, just to give them a tighter fit, and then I can glue them and from the inside as well, and that would just help the ladders not move in over time. But they are very fragile, so if you are doing this part of the ship at the moment, do be careful with them, because I don't think they give you any spare. And these parts around here were owed the rigging. These were photo etched. These have been glued on as well. There's also 2 pipes that got to go up either side, so I'll get that sorted out. But no, they are looking good. I am at the stage where, like I said, I've run out of primer, but once I get primer, I'm going to spend a good couple of days working on these chimneys, or a good day, depending on how long it takes. Get them all painted up and ready. So when I do place them on the actual ship like this, it will all colour match. But of course, I got to get these top half of the deck sorted as well, because it being all white at the moment, it's not very nice to look at. Okay, another area to talk about is at the stern. Now, I've had a few questions about it, why it's not been painted yet in there. And I will get it done. One of the mistakes I did when building this kit, because I started rushing it, and I don't want to rush it, I keep saying this, but I painted white inside there, when really I shouldn't have put this stern piece on until I got that painted. So a little bit of a problem, but I'll get a small brush in there and the entire superstructure can come off, so it'll give me plenty of room to get that sorted. So yeah, I need to get that painted in there. Like I said, I got these hatches to do as well, and then I want to get the cranes sorted. I got 1 or 2 built now, so I want to get them done and get them put on the ship. Now we're looking at this here, the side of the ship. I don't know if it's going to come up on camera too well, but you might see some white spots. This is overspray, and I did not realise this until the other day. So there's a couple things I can do. I can remove it using some kind of terps, or enamel or something like that, something just to remove it, paint removal, but chances are it's going to take the paint off as well. So what I'm going to do, like I've done with the bow section when I had a bit of overspray there, I'm going to mask the black off first, spray some of the dull red, let that dry, then do the same with the black, and that'll get rid of the white spots. That way I ain't got any worries then of, you know, using some paint thinners and that, and it removes the black and red. So I'll just respray it. It's going to be easier done than trying to take the white spots off slowly. And also, the colours do look very good together, but there is one colour missing, the yellow lime, and I get asked this a lot. I just haven't got around to doing it yet, but I am thinking I'll probably spray it on, because the superstructure does remove very easy, and I can just mask the bow and the stern up. That's probably what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to spray it on. So I promise you all, in the next update, there will be a yellow line across here. We'll get that sorted. One of the things to talk about are these areas here between your two chimneys. So you got this separate piece here, this is a separate piece, and this is a separate piece. Now, one of the things I noticed was this piece slots into here, and it was quite a tight fit. So what I done was sanded the part down on the sides before painting it, and now that allows me to slot it in very easy there. It's not stuck down, of course, because it just test fitting, but yeah, I do recommend doing that just to help it fit a bit better. Because the problem you're having there, you'd be pushing down on it trying to get it sorted, and you might damage one of these parts, because this part here is quite flimsy, and you don't want to, you know, do any damage to the plastics on this ship, because then you're stuck. So yeah, I do recommend getting that sorted out, get it sanded down a bit and just fit it in there. This side was not too bad actually down here, that fitted quite well. And you do have, I don't know if you can just see it over here, this piece, that's not the same, that just fits on top, and then this slots down at the back, but I did have to do just a little bit of sanding to allow it to fit a little bit better than it already did. Okay, just to finish up on the model, a bit like the stern, I still got to paint inside this bow section here, just in there. So I'll get that done as well, and I'll probably get the brown ordered up, because one half's white and then the one half's brown, so I'll get that sorted, and then you do the brown around the sides as well. And these hatches got to be painted up as well, so probably what I'll do ready for the next update is get some of these decks weathered, what they should look like all over the ship, and I'll get this section completely done so I can just slot everything on, because this piece is not fitted yet, just for show really at the moment, because the ship does look a little bit funny without it. So I'll get that all done ready for the next update, so you can see, and hopefully we'll have some of the details on the bow done as well. Okay, so that's the update, the third update on my Trumpeter Titanic 1/200th model. It's kind of an update, but it's also kind of some of the problems I've had with the model and some of the things I got to sort out. Like the overspray here is actually terrible, and I don't know how I missed that before I done the last update, second update. So yeah, I need to get that sorted. I need to get this sorted up here where the paint's reacted with something on the plastic, but I'm enjoying it, and that's the main thing. I'm really enjoying this kit. Like I said, it's not the only project I'm working on. I've not touched this model in about 3 days now. I've been working on the shed to get that sorted, because this model will be moving in the shed for the completion, and I can film a lot better in there. I'll have more light. I'm fortunate today that it's sunny and quiet, so I can actually get out here and do some filming. But yeah, it's looking good. I can see all the photo etched windows inside that I placed in, and you won't see unless you look really close, but it was worth it. The details there, and that's what I love when you're doing a model this size. It's great to have detail like that, and it really does make me think maybe I should start focusing on bigger models like this, because I am enjoying it a lot more than, say, you know, 1/700th model. So yeah, that's something to look at. I would like to do probably a destroyer of some sort after Titanic, because Trumpeter do make some nice 1/200th destroyer kits. But yeah, that's going to be it. please remember to hit that like button and subscribe. And a lot of people have been asking me about the Titanic update, and yeah, here's one. Like I said, it's not much done, but I've pointed out some of the problems I gotta get sorted. And the next update, we will have a lot more progress. Um, and of course, there's always other stuff coming to the channel. Model Railways is coming in the next couple of days now, so I'm really looking forward to expanding the channel. And Titanic's always going to be a theme on this channel, so don't worry. When I finish this one, this Titanic model, it doesn't mean that's the end. I will probably go and buy another to do Olympic. So thank you all for watching, and I shall see you soon. Bye for now.